Hey guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. In this week's video, we're going to be exploring Aruba, which is also known as One Happy Island. And this is us getting off of the cruise port and into the terminal. There are little shops in the terminal where you can buy souvenirs and stuff. And this is the main lobby of the cruise terminal. In this specific day, we were the only cruise ship docked there. And also this is where you can go if you have a cruise specific shore excursion. However, we did not have that. We decided to explore the island on our own. And so once you exit the cruise terminal, there are taxis lined up if you want to take a taxi, or if you want to book your own shore excursion. There are people there that you can book with. And once you pass all that, you have to walk quite a distance to get out of the cruise terminal. And that is the map of the island of Aruba. There are also little vendors on the side as you're walking out of the cruise terminal selling more souvenirs. And also there's a little fun picture taking moment that you can do that has Aruba on it for memories. And you also get a beautiful view of your ship. We were sailing on Carnival Horizon for this cruise. And to exit the cruise terminal, you have to show your cruise card. And this is us exiting the cruise terminal, as well as to get back in, you have to show your cruise card. And there are a few more people selling tours that you can book once you exit. And once you exit the cruise terminal, there are shops outside where you can buy all different kinds of souvenirs, such as shirts, hats, purses, anything you really want, you can buy there. There's also jewelry and keychains that you can buy. And once you exit all the shops, there are more shops and different shores that you can go to, as well as different local sightseeing places that you can go see, as well as many restaurants that you can try their native food. We were going to take a little trolley that took us around the town. However, that only ran from 10 a.m. That only started at 10 a.m. So we decided we were going to walk around until 10 a.m. and then come back and take the trolley. And so that's the view of our ship. And we decided we're just going to walk The nature is very beautiful in Aruba. Very pretty. As well as there are tour buses that you can take to tour the island. This is the main road where the cruise terminal is located. If you continue walking down this main road, you will hit a mall, which we will show you once we get there. And as you're walking towards the mall, you'll see more shops and other things. This is one of the stores. You can also buy more souvenirs. And there's another place where you can board the buses. Also, there's a lot of jewelry places in Aruba. And as we start getting closer to the mall, you will see more luxury shops. There's a Calvin Klein there. This is one of the historic buildings in Aruba that they're converting into, I think a hotel is what they're converting it into. And there are more shops right there on the water. Another historic building. Those shops over there are selling more souvenirs. And this is the Wind Creek Mall that I was talking about. There are a lot of luxury shops there. This is the first one. Louis Vuitton was there. There was Gucci. There was so many other stores that will show you. Prada, Ralph Lauren, all these stores were in that mall. So we decided that we were just gonna walk around the mall and kill some time. So that's what we did. A Rolex store is there. Cartier. I hope I pronounced that right. It's called the Renaissance Mall. Very nice mall. It did not have air conditioning though, so it was fully open for the air to come in. That was the only downside. There was a Tiffany & Co. And this is the main area of the mall, and there's a little canal that runs through the mall, and there is a boat that comes in and picks up people that are staying in the hotel that's up in this mall. And I'll show you the video of that a little bit later, but it's so pretty. And there is a Starbucks in this mall, so if you really just need some Starbucks, they do have that. They also had a few more stores, and this is another view of that canal area. And those stairs lead up to the hotel. This is the main entrance of the hotel. And this was a little art store, and all the things in there were non-painted. They were, I think, just like naturally colored. And this was a store that everything, all the skincare products in it had aloe vera. And this was the little boat that I was talking about that came in through the canal, and it was for the hotel. Michael Kors was there, Prada, as well as a Louis Vuitton. As well as a Gucci store. It was not open yet though. And this was the view outside of the mall. They also had a 3-story Zara shopping center. And so we decided that after we were done at the mall, we decided to hop on the trolley, which took us on a little tour of the city. And these are just a few clips from that. This is back at the cruise terminal where the trolley starts. So all you have to do is go towards the corner of where all the shops are, and you can just board the trolley and they'll take you on a whole tour of the city, and they'll drop you back off at that same exact place so you can get back on your ship. And it's so pretty. And also behind this building is where you board the buses if you are on a bus tour. You can also get on the trolley and they will stop if you need to get on a bus. You can just get on the trolley and then get off when they announce the stop for the buses. They made, I think, 4 or 5 stops throughout the trolley tour, and you could get off and explore that little area, and then they'll come back around and pick you up. And that's that's the historic building that they're converting. And this is a museum that you can also go to. And there's more clips from our tour. These are just a few shops where you can purchase souvenirs and other things. And we're arriving to the shopping center that we were at earlier. And this was where they made an extended stop if you wanted to get down and try some of the native foods. But we decided to take a little clip of the trolley bus. It's 2-storied. And this is how it looked. And it is free, and it just goes around the city. And this was the little area that they made an extended stop at. And this was the view from the front of the trolley. It's very pretty. As I said before, Aruba's a super beautiful island. And this was us driving down that beautiful little lane. And that's another view of our ship before we got back on board. And just a view of the area around the cruise terminal. And we decided, since our ship was going to be there until 10 p.m., that after dinner we were going to get down and just do a little evening walk. It's so pretty. And there we decided to take a picture at the I Heart Aruba sign and just walk down the same main road, but on the other side to show you guys the other shops. And this is a better view of the historic building that they're reconstructing. And there is a little area that the water just like comes right up. It's very pretty. It's on the other side of those little shops, as well as you can rent scooters and bikes on this island. It's very, very pretty to take pictures and other things. I would definitely highly recommend that if your ship is staying there later, to get down again and walk around, because it was so pretty. As well as many people decided to just eat dinner on that island. But I definitely highly recommend to get down and do an evening walk. It's very, very pretty. And that's our ship, and these are a few of the shops that are selling souvenirs and the restaurants there that you can eat dinner at if you wanted to. And that was the mall in the evening time, how it looked. And this is the other side of the road that's across from the mall. And a cute little place where you could take a picture. And there's my mom posing for the camera. You can continue walking, but we decided that we were gonna turn around and go back. And there was a restaurant that had a window so you could see the guy cutting the fresh fish. And there's the name of the restaurant in case you guys want to try it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want more cruise content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.